again, David Whitney here in the city of Woodward. I do not represent the city of Woodward. I'm merely criticizing the city of Woodward. What I have in my hand is the City of Woodward Ordinance number 2026-blank. If you noticed, you may have seen that there's a meeting tonight, which I cannot attend, unfortunately. It's an open forum, but it's not an open meeting. That means you don't get to just talk about whatever you want to. So I'm going to take this opportunity to talk what I want to talk about, which is the nuclear bomb, the financial nuclear bomb that hit Woodward when they built the water treatment plant. So for those of you who are unaware, the reason your water bill is so high isn't just because of that plant that we did need, the $2.1 million plant that we need. The problem is more systemic in that a lot of small towns, including this town, use fees on the utility bill to pay for whatever they want to. Now, right now, the city of Woodward is collecting far and above what they need to collect to pay down the loan on the water treatment plant. So in my mind, the only responsible thing they can do is pay off that loan early and get the water bill down. So I created the ordinance for them so they don't have to do the work. I'm going to leave it with the city clerk. It's been mailed to them, but it's not on the agenda. So if you will join me in getting the water availability fee revoked, we will probably be the only small town in Iowa to revoke a fee. A lot of them use this to basically take as much money. They can set the fee at whatever they want to set the fee at. And right now, I believe the fee is $80 more than what your water bill ought to be. And the money that they already collect from the property taxes and from all the other fees should be enough to pay off the loans and all the infrastructure. But the problem is they like spending money and they like doing extra things. Now here's a beautiful new concrete slab right next to the city of Woodward. I don't know how much it costs, but it sure is pretty, isn't it? Meanwhile, the little old lady that lives downstairs is paying $110 per month for her water, which maybe she uses $20 a month in water, if that. But they've got all those fees. There's the water availability fee. There's a whole bunch of fees listed there with little it needs to be updated, by the way, City of Woodward. It's not exactly clear and not exactly correct on the bill. And I also think that on the bill needs to be a listing of how much is left on that water treatment plant loan and how much we've paid off, and any extra money needs to go to pay off the loan, not pay off more projects. So I noticed on the agenda for tonight they have urban renewal. So let me translate that into English. That means more spending. Okay, so please, I'm giving this to the clerk and the mayor. Please ask them about the water availability fee cancellation. See, what that'll do is it'll force them to be responsible with their money and to start cutting instead of adding more, because they have no intention on cutting. And the only way we're going to get that water fee down is if we cut. Like, for instance, selling this old building. We don't need this building. They could meet at the library. I bet this building could sell for a couple $100,000. And then we're already collecting a couple $100,000 or so. You can check my math on my budget files, and we could pay off that loan quickly. In fact, we could have had that loan paid off halfway by now. But no, we're going to be paying that thing until 2040. Congratulations, City of Woodward. That was the nuclear bomb that went off that destroyed this town financially. And one of the reasons, Granger is growing 4 times faster than Woodward. They also, right now, they're also looking at having double the amount of citizens and people in Woodward. So we're not going to grow any faster. We're just not. No matter how much urban renewal you do, when people realize that you're paying more here in Woodward than you should, we're like number 4th highest in the state for the utility bill. It's outrageous. And they can sit there and say, oh, these other guys are expensive. Granger's expensive. Yeah, Granger's expensive. They are. And I don't want to get involved in their politics, because that's a big old mess too. And maybe it's not a mess. Maybe every dollar is accounted for. Maybe they're being responsible with their money and paying off their loans. I don't know. But we are not being responsible here. And that's what I'm saying we need to do, Mayor. And so please bring up the ordinance for the water availability fee get rid of it file right here. All right, people, have a great Monday. Hopefully you can hear this better than the last one. And if you have any questions, feel free to text me. I believe that 99% of the city of Woodward citizens back me on this. Okay? So the only few trolls I have don't have much to say other than they like spending their money in stupid ways. And they got some cleanup to do on this beautiful new lot. Looks great. Don't know how much we paid for it, but that's not my focus right now. My focus is one brick at a time. This is the main brick. Let's do it, people.